Yo, what is up guys, EOC Money Making Guides here, coming at you with a late night RuneScape money making guide, and as you can tell in the title, this one would be killing flesh crawlers. I'm sorry if I do sound a little quiet, my family is sleeping, so let's begin. As you can tell in our title, we have 4 flesh crawlers everywhere, all over the homepage, so let's get into this. This guide will be using Microsoft PowerPoint, and then we'll switch to Camtasia, so you guys will be able to see. Let's go on to the location. Location of these flesh crawlers, they are located in the second level of the Stronghold of Security. The hole is located in Barbarian Village, just west of Varrock, and the crawlers are level 28. They attack instantly when you spawn, so if you're spawning in and you're lagging a little, do not be surprised if you die when you join. Let's get to requirements. You are required to have a middle level of combat, 20 to 30 combat required. Make sure to bring food. Trout or salmon would work fine. That's why I was using trout in the video. Their weakness is melee, but you can hide behind walls with range and mage and not be attacked, but melee is the best method against these guys, and also they do not hit very well. Let's get on to the video, and I will show you the location and the loots that we get. Alright guys, so we are just outside of the Barbarian Village. The hole is literally right in the middle of the village. We will go down, and since I have passed the first level, I can just go into the portal and get to the first level chest. If you have not passed that, you will have to get past all the monsters to get to the chest, which offers you 2,000 gold, and I can just go right down to the second level. Now, when we get in here, this first time, the world is full, so I will switch worlds very, very quickly, but as you can tell, the location is right when you get down into that second level. Some worlds are a little crowded. There are 2 flesh crawlers that will spawn, but I found a world my third chance, so very easy to find a world, but some worlds will be crowded. 1 flesh crawler spawns right there, and another right there. Now I think I act like an idiot for a little here, and run around, but while this is happening, let me tell you some notable loots that these guys will drop. Every time they drop fire runes, they will drop 42, and they usually always drop a herb with it. They can drop iron ore, they can drop other type of runes like bodies, nature runes, and they also can drop gems, but those are a little unrare. So we did find our world, and I'm just going to attack 4 of these here and give you a little description on how easy they are. Obviously, you can tell I am pounding these guys. They're not really a match for me because I have 40 and 41, but the first time we get a fire rune and a herb, fire runes are going for around 5 to 10 GP each, depends on what the buyer is, and unidentified herbs are going for around 140 to 150. If you can identify them, that's even better money. But as you can tell, they do drop a good amount of fire runes, and these are a very good combat guide to do. I think I actually get another fire rune drop here. The 42 fire runes are very, very common to get from the flesh crawlers, I must admit, which is actually good, because it's like 200 to 300 GP loot, depending on your seller, your buyer, on what he buys the fire runes for. And I'm just going to kill 2 more of these and just enjoy my loot while I'm doing this. Like I said, you can hide behind this wall with magic and range, and just attack him and not be hit, kind of like a rune halberd type of idea. But I would recommend melee. It is the best option, and melee does really tank against these guys. They don't really have a chance, and as you can tell right there, I just got a regular herb, sorry, I know I got some complaints on that. I always mess those up. It's herb, not herb. But I think it's going to be the last one I fight, and I think I get an iron ore loot here. So we do have a different variety of loots, mostly herbs, fire runes, and then a little iron ore. You can get 1 to 10 iron ore depending on how lucky you are. I think I get 5 right here in the loot. But after this, that will be it. This is a very, very good combat guide. There's no certain amount per hour, because depending on the loots, you really don't have a choice. But that will be it, and bank it Varrock. Alright, EOC Money Making Guides producing you with the guide. Be generous, so like, and then please subscribe. Stay awesome, subs. I'll see you guys later.